For the full 12 months of the year, it's go, go, go for drag racing enthusiasts. When they're not building and tuning, they're running. The challenge? How fast can you accelerate in a quarter of a mile from a standing start? And the big goal is the National Championship drag races run by the National Hot Rod Association at Indianapolis Raceway Park. What can you make an automobile do in 1,320 feet? They come to Indianapolis from 43 states, including Hawaii, to find out. 1,000 advance entries and 250 standbys are here. From gassers to 1,000 horsepower dragsters. Showroom production models. Coupes. Modified sports cars. Competition coupes and sedans. Drag racing is a family affair. A form of automotive togetherness. Cars compete in 67 classes with 10 major groupings. Classification for stock cars and stock sports cars is determined by the ratio of weight to horsepower. Competition cars are classed by weight to cubic inch ratio. All cars undergo rigid safety inspections. The more weight you have on the rear wheels, the better the traction. But for safe handling, a certain percentage of the weight must be carried on the front wheels. All weight distribution ratios are determined with the driver in his normal driving position in the car. Adjustment and tuning never stops during the hours of inspection and classification. One by one, approved cars become the proud bearer of the official participant sticker. Those who got the word begin practice runs. This is the first chance to test a year's labor against the uncompromising clock. Cron-deck timers with an accuracy of 1/10,000th of a second. Cars break electric I-beams at both the start and finish lines. This timing trap computes the elapsed time, the ET, into miles per hour. No guesswork. The truth is soon known. After time trials, it's back to the pits. Tune and torque again. Find that fraction of a second, somehow. somewhere. The first day of competition, and the gates open early for contestants and spectators. It is a slow go for the thousands of fans moving into the park, but move they do, under the supervision of Tom Binford, Raceway President, and Lieutenant Tagg of the State Police. More than 60,000 fans come to the Nationals to watch the 600 competition cars and 400 stockers vie for drag racing's top honors. This $1 million racing plant has acres for parking and good vantage points along the strip for the spectators. The strip comes alive as entries fight it out 2 by 2. Don Cope of Pennsylvania drives his Ford pickup truck to a class win in I stock. Ken Metcalf from Ohio takes D sports car honors with his Corvette. Elapsed time, 14.31 seconds with a top-end speed of 98.25 miles per hour. Boy, that was close. Tom Pass from Minnesota pushes his Chevrolet to a winning speed of 98 miles per hour in B stock. The smallest stock class, L stock. Paul Hatton's 39 Buick against Dennis Gerber's Falcon wagon. The Buick wins. A Street Roadster class. Honors go to the Olds-powered Tucker & Stoll 28 Chevy. In G-Stock Automatic, Don Roberts from Pasadena, California, and his 56 Pontiac win the title and second place in the stock top 10. A Mickey Thompson Tempest, driven by Lloyd Cox, races in the A Factory Experimental class to win over Dick Jesse from Royal Pontiac. Eliminations grind on. Walt's Puffer 2, a 49 Fiat with Chrysler power, gets the edge on the competition. Dennis Toyle of Eastlake, Ohio, and his AA dragster take on Connie Kalita's Bounty Hunter. They burn their way down the strip, wheel to wheel. The Jameson, McClellan, Kuntz, and Reith car takes the final in the B altered class. Hey, wait a minute, fellas, I wasn't ready, says Bud Hardgrove. The officials push Bud off the line. In this league, you get one chance, and that's that. The competition gets tougher with each cycle of eliminations. The tension grows. You tear it down and put it back together again. Some have to make major overhauls, while others tune for the day's weather and strip conditions. 70 entries in the super stock class have shrunk to 2. Dave Strickler of York, Pennsylvania, beats Hayden Proffitt in another 409 Chevy. Chuck Starkey wins the B dragster class with a speed of 147 miles per hour in his blown Chevy. 1/4 of a mile in less than 10 seconds. Dave Koffels' Flintstone Flyer races the clock in his 49 Packard, powered by a 61 Chevy. He takes the E gas class with a record 104.77 top speed. Dennis Maurer's 58 Chevy tops the D stock class with an ET of 15.01 seconds and 93.95 miles per hour speed. Some cars never get past the starting line on their own power. They blow, and hopes are swept away. But those who go, really go. Don Garlitz pushes Connie Kalita's Bounty Hunter to the fastest speed ever recorded during a national event, a fantastic 180.36 miles per hour. That's really moving. Jess Vandeventer tops the B-modified Roadster class. Here is the A-altered title run. And Walt Knock wins with a speed of 151 miles per hour. Exhibition cars are the frosting on the cake. Ron Pellegrini and the P.A. Sturdivant Company bring Tommy Ivo's 4-engine dragster to the Nationals. 4 Buick engines, 1 engine for each wheel, and it can go. Slow down, boy, you're running out of road. Another exhibition car, the Speed Sport 4 from Arizona, takes off like a rocket in a cloud of hot rubber smoke. Powered by 3 turbine engines, he blasts down the strip. Before the final eliminations, the cars still in the running must be certified that nothing has been changed since the original inspection and classification. A fuel sample is taken and tested. Only service station pump gasoline can be used. No aviation gas or additives are allowed. A P&G test is made to recheck cubic inch displacement on competition car classes. Finals day. The stands are jammed at 6 o'clock in the morning. The 6 Eliminator titles, drag racing's highest awards, are at stake today. Street Eliminator finals, and Moody and Jones Seagas supercharged Chevy wins. The Little Eliminator title goes to Pete Schottinger in his flathead Ford D dragster. Walt Knock of Dearborn has no trouble with the Junior Eliminator title. Both final entries are his. Every Eliminator title brings glory and a magnificent trophy. For the class winners, all 67 of them, there is a deluxe set of mechanics tools. Another cycle of eliminations for the title of Mr. Eliminator. The field is narrowed to the top few. Don Garlitz beats Pete Robinson. Crispin outruns Connie Kalita. Crispin runs again and wins, eliminating Gordon Carlin. Don Garlitz draws a bye, and the stage is set for the top Eliminator final. Crispin against Garlitz. Crispin's Pontiac-powered rail leaps off the starting line and stays in front to beat Don Garlitz and his Dodge-equipped Swamp Rat 4. The winning time, a fabulous 8.76 seconds with a top speed of 171.75 miles per hour. Mr. Top Eliminator honors are shared with Mickey Thompson and the crew. The gold that eluded Jack Crispin last year when he won the World's Points Championship is finally his. With the dragster eliminations completed, the stock cars take over the strip. The Hearst Campbell Award cars lead the fastest 50 stockers in the stock car parade. Every make of car is represented, and everything a car can do will be laid right down on the line in a 12-second run. No second thoughts, no second chance. You're either in or out. A poor start or a missed shift could end it all. You wait for the starter signal, and then go. The first stock eliminator runs are coming up. The Garlett's Dodge beats Jim Wanger's Royal Pontiac. Ray Brock's Plymouth takes the low stock car class with an elapsed time of 12.37 seconds. Dick Brannon's Ford from South Bend, Indiana, outruns the Willard Stevens Dodge. Prophet wins over Old Reliable in a battle of the Chevys to move up to the finals. Jim Thornton in the Ram Chargers Dodge noses out Maverick Golden to get into the final with Prophet. But Hayden Prophet in his Chevy roars home with a speed of 113.92 to become Mr. Stock Eliminator. And to the victors belong the spoils. The 62 Pontiac Grand Prix and the trophy are presented by Ed Eaton, NHRA Director, to Tom Sturm, Stock Division World's Point Champion. Mrs. George Hearst presents another award car. And NHRA President Wally Parks presents the trophy to Jess Vandeventer, Competition Car World's Point Champion. Sturm and Vandeventer used decisive wins at the Nationals to win the awards based on total points won throughout the year. There's an award for the best engineered car. The winner, the Fry Brothers crew from Dayton, Ohio. Lakely Speed Shop takes home the Best Appearing Car Award. And to the Hawaiian team goes the Best Appearing Crew Award. While press cameras record the victors, the near winners are still looking for the winning combination. For the next 12 months, in backyards all over America, drag racing enthusiasts will design and build. They will compete in weekly events throughout the country and rebuild again with an eye toward next year's big go. And that quarter-of-a-mile dash that may prove them the best in the land at the Nationals.